Welcome back to Impossibly Unremarkable, a podcast hosted by myself, Jonathon Butts, and my longtime friend, co-host, and my elf on the shelf, Elliott.
That is right, and today we are here for another episode of this podcast, and we are just two former semi-professional jazz scatmen. Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of jazz.
Yeah, why don't, I feel like you don't hear scatting anymore.
You know what I was thinking the other day? I was listening to Electric Light Orchestra.
Mm-hmm, sure, yeah.
And I'm like, no one makes music like this anymore.
Yeah,
No one has this sound.
You sound like an old, just an old...
I'm not saying like...
They don't make music like they used to.
There's still like incredible music coming out every year.
Yeah.
But like this sound specifically that I'm talking about.
Right, it's like the throwback sound. I mean, do you expect them to just keep making music like they used to?
I mean, I think there's...
Things progress.
I think there's like novelty to, paying homage to an older sound. Like have you heard of Greta Van Fleet?
Yeah, the Van Halen cover band.
Not a cover band.
I know, I'm just kidding.
They write original music, but they have that. They play in that style.
Yeah,
and I think there's value to that.
Yeah, sure.
That's why I'm trying to.
So it's out there. There you go. Greta Van Fleet is making music like we used to.
I haven't heard.
Thank God for them.
Well, so I'm assuming the Van is Halen and the Fleet is Fleetwood Mac, right? What's the Greta?
Greta Gerwig. Shout out Greta
Right.
Gerwig.
The three pillars of rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I'm trying to, because no one makes Tupac sound anymore. No more Tupac out there, so I'm doing it. I'm
you are. You're
the
making.
mantle. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's for sure. That's definitely a hole in the whole music scene. Is there's no Tupac anymore.
I thought so too.
I'm glad that you're filling that void. Could you give us a taste of what that is, what that would mean, what that would sound like?
No.
Okay. One bar.
All right. Give me a beat.
No, just give me a bar.
No, give me a beat and I'll give you a bar. No, I don't want that. I hate beatboxing. That's another thing I've realized. I hate beatboxing.
Dude, beatboxing, no one does it anymore because it's weird. Except do you remember where there was I feel like our whole culture went through a whole a cappella group saga where that was like a big thing. Like there was a whole TV show about a cappella groups. There was big a cappella groups going on tour and shit. Do you remember Pentatonics? Do you remember those groups? Home Free? Those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys sucked. Who the hell wants to listen to that? Who cares?
Yeah. I
can't, that was a whole thing that happened. People were into it.
You used to beatbox.
Yeah,
but that's back when it was it was cool.
Because it was cool, it was hot.
But now, if I see a video of someone beatboxing, it's like, fuck you, man.
Who cares?
Get it.
Even the people who are super good at it,
Get
you're
a job.
Wow, that's hard. Cool. Nobody cares. Make real music.
Stop, dude. Get GarageBand and
I could
do it like the rest of us.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you make farting sounds for half an hour.
Hey, I mean, I used to dabble with GarageBand.
Have you ever listened to a song and focused really intensely on the breaths?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's weird because sometimes especially in rap or something like that, if they're rapping really fast, their breaths are almost takes you out of it because you're they're breathing a lot.
It's like a human. There's a real human behind the song, and they're like, "I love you, I need you." It's shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
you have to breathe. There's no way around.
I mean, you have to breathe.
Sometimes I
but there's definitely artists who have trained more breath control where they don't you don't hear it as much.
Me, for instance,
they can use it more efficiently. Yes, you are.
You've never been able to
good at
hear me breathe on the podcast.
What if I just
I mean, we definitely
all the time.
Yeah,
I'm almost conscious of it sometimes, where I'm just trying not to breathe, and that's
when I listen back. Sometimes I'll be like, man, I'm breathing really hard. Man, I'm really close to this mic.
Can't help it, man. You have to breathe.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't have to. Should
I just start wheezing?
No.
Why not?
Why would you wheeze?
I don't know.
I would think something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get progressively more ill week to week.
Yeah. Until you're dead.
This week will be wheezing. Next week will be wheezing and snot just out of my nose.
That wouldn't be good for an audio media.
There are certain people that would be into it. Haven't met them, but I'm sure they're
I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure there's some people who are really into wheezing.
God, that's such a crisp Coca-Cola.
Man, that was just a good, that was good little crisp pop open. Is that what we call it, pop here?
Pop, yeah.
Because it pops.
Soda pop.
What's soda?
That? The thing to my
yeah,
left.
but like, why do they call it that? Like, what's the name soda from? What is it derived from?
Soda is, to my knowledge, derived from "so that's so good." That's the full term. When the man who discovered like flavored carbonated water, he's like, "That's so good." And then they just
what? Sodium?
Can't be. There's no salt in here.
Yeah, there is.
There's no way.
There's a good amount.
Potas. It has 60 milligrams of potas.
It's literally just sodium. That's all it is.
Soda is derived from sodium.
That's wild and not as cool as I was hoping it would be.
It's like describing carbonation.
They
can't hear me when I say this.
Well,
they can. We actually
it's describing carbonation is what she
said. We have a hidden microphone over there.
Our producer Emily, thank you for that.
Emilia.
That's not as cool as I thought it would be. I was hoping it would be like, I don't know, Bobby Soda came up with it or something.
Bobby Soda.
Hey, Bobby Soda, he invented it.
Emily, where was the first carbonated soda? Where did that come from? I feel like it's got to be like New York. Like an old school.
It's probably like not even in the United States. The first carbonated drink is probably like
Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola was...
It wasn't the first carbonated beverage.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure these things were... I feel like they came out of, what am I trying to think of?
I don't know.
Like a shake guy? Like a shakeateer?
Like
whoever makes chocolate shakes? I feel like...
Yeah, like a malt shop.
Yeah. I feel like
a malt guy.
I feel like a Coca-Cola might have come from like a malt shop. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Carbonation was invented in Leeds, England.
Yeah,
no,
UK.
That's not the process of carbonation.
Yeah, but carbonation was invented in the UK, therefore they created the first carbonated drink.
But it was probably like a carbonated tea, and it probably tasted like ass.
Yeah, well, that's what it came from. You're basically just drinking carbonated water and sugar, and, well, I guess there's not real sugar in that. Aspartame.
No, this is real sugar.
Whatever.
Why can't we develop amazing things like this that are just healthy for you,
Because we just can't. Well, there's good stuff out there. There's like, have you ever had that fake cheese that's just like yeast?
Nope.
Yeast powder that's like a cheese substitute?
Nope.
All my lactose people out there know what I'm talking about.
Shout out y'all bitches.
What is that, Emily?
Soft drink was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia for soft drink.
The Philly faithful did it. Good
Shout out the city of brotherly love.
Bunch of fucking dickheads.
Hey, I like those people. Those are my people. Go Birds.
They're not your people. You're like nice.
Those are my people. Go Birds.
You would never yell at someone on the street.
No.
Hence why you would never survive in Philly.
I couldn't yell at someone on the street. You're right. I couldn't do it.
Did you know?
Although I did get mad at a Chipotle worker the other day.
Like verbally mad or just
no, just like internally.
Oh, okay, yeah. You belong in the Midwest.
Well, like I feel like I was a little rude to him though. Like
were you?
I wasn't kind. I was a little upset, but I didn't yell at him or say anything mean. It was like we went in there for a mobile order, and
can't do that.
We had Wesley in the car, so my wife mobile ordered it. Megan mobile ordered the Chipotle, and I go into the Chipotle to pick it up. And usually I go in there, I just grab the bag, I leave, whatever, we're good. Or you go up, you ask them like, hey, order for Megan. They give it to me and I go. But I walk in there, see the mobile order shelf. I look at it, I see Megan's name, I grab the bag, I start walking out, and I just hear, sir, excuse me, sir. And I'm like, he can't be talking to me. There's no way. I'm just grabbing my food. And then I turn around, he's talking to me. And he's like, do you have confirmation for your mobile order? And I was like, my wife ordered it. It's on her phone, and she's in the car with my baby who is tired and ready to go home. And he was like, I need to see the confirmation before I can give you the bag of the food or whatever.
But you already had it. You already had the food.
I already grabbed it.
Should have just walked out.
Yeah, I thought about that after. Like, what is he going to do? So I put the food back. I go out to the car. I grab Megan's phone. I walk in and I go, here it is. He's like, thank you, sir. Next time, just make sure you have the confirmation. I'm like, fuck you, bro. Just fuck you, dude. I've never been asked in my entire life
when did they
for a
start
confirmation.
enforcing it?
They don't. They literally have never done that.
So here's what I'll say. In practice, it's probably a good thing
Sure.
because I'm pretty sure like rampant theft is a thing.
Okay, yeah.
Because I know for a fact.
Then don't keep your food on a shelf.
Yeah.
I go to Chipotle's where they have it behind the counter and you ask for the order.
Yeah, they used to always have it behind the counter, and then they just started putting them on.
Well, like, what do they do
shelf
if
for
like a
free-for-all.
bunch of people come in there for their mobile orders? So they have to stop all of them, line them up, and get their confirmations before they can let them leave? Like, that's insane. That doesn't make any sense. It's not efficient. What if they're busy? Or was he singling me out because I looked like someone who would steal Chipotle? I was.
Elliott feels profiled.
I
for some
do.
reason.
I don't know. He probably saw me. He's like, this guy is stealing. I was probably dressed like I am now, sweats and a hoodie, and I
He saw the. I was gonna make a bad joke about this.
These are Yeezy 380 Mists. Yes.
He saw the Yeezys.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're a good looking shoe.
They're a good looking shoe, and there is a debate whether I should be wearing these shoes or not. And we probably talked about this before, but they're way too expensive for me to not put these on and wear them every once in a while. I have to.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Look, I'm not taking a stance. They're just shoes.
It's your legacy at stake, not mine.
They're comfortable. I don't know what to tell you.
Are they comfy?
Yeah.
Let me pop them on.
They're not going to fit you. They're like walking on a cloud.
It's really rude what you just
They're
said.
very lightweight.
Really hurtful what
You
you
have
just
big
said.
feet. I have small feet. We know this.
Honestly,
Don't act like that wasn't something you didn't know.
I used to like having big feet, but as I've gotten older, it's just a hassle.
I can always find my size.
I rarely find my size.
Yeah, see?
Like I'll see a really cool design online, and I'll get so excited. I'll go on the website, and it's like out of stock on 13s. We have like a random pair of 15s, and then it's like 7, 8s, 9s, 10s down the board.
Yeah.
Like you're what, 8?
8.
Really?
8.5 depending.
Are you impressed that I just guessed that?
Yeah, how did you know? Just eyeballed it?
Just eyeball it.
I mean, I have small feet. I know this. I don't care.
The thing is, from a distance, everyone's feet look the same fucking size.
That's true. Like, you only really know if you put them up against each other. And yes,
even still,
it's not even
big
that
shoes.
substantial of a difference unless you have huge feet.
Yeah.
Unless you're wearing like size 18s or something. Unless you're Shaquille O'Neal. Like, your feet don't look that much bigger than anyone else's. Even when they're pinned up.
Well, your shoes look
To
big.
each other.
Like yeah, you got big shoes.
I think Yeezys also, they run small, so I think you have to get them a half size up.
Gotcha.
So these are probably 8.5.
What'd you do this week?
I was in Florida.
Oh, that's right. Completely
Yeah.
blanked on that.
Yeah, I went to Florida. Me, Megan, and Wesley got on a plane, went down to Florida. It was good. It was actually a super awesome trip. Happiest I've been in a long time. Haven't felt joy like that in a while. I'm just kidding.
Good.
No, it was a good trip. I mean, I was worried about Wesley on a plane because he'd never been on a plane before, but he was actually super good. I mean, we kind of timed it, so then by the time we got on the plane and it was ready to like take off, he was ready for a nap.
Did you give him Benadryl?
No, we did not sedate him at all. He was just tired, and then we fed him a bottle as the plane was taking off. So by the time we were in the air, he was already asleep.
Good for
So
him.
then on the way there, he slept probably like 2 hours, so most of the flight. And then you just kind of kept him busy with toys for the other hour. And then on the way back, he slept for like 45 minutes at the start, was awake in between, and then 45 minutes at the end.
Did he cry at all?
No. Wow. No, I was very proud of him. I was very
a good
impressed
kid.
with him because he didn't cry the whole trip.
Really?
He didn't cry at all.
Wow.
Not once.
That's a kid that understands, okay, this is a fun trip with my parents.
I'm starting to think there's something wrong with him.
What?
I'm just kidding. But like seriously, I was like, wow, he's really just a chill ass baby.
Yeah, he is.
Like he just kind of chills, he hangs like he gets upset, but he doesn't like cry. Like maybe he'll like do like a pouty starting to cry for like 2 seconds, but then like you grab him and he's fine, and then you just like give him whatever he needs, whether he's tired or hungry or whatever it is.
You know what that means, though, right?
What?
I'm not sure what your plans are, but if you guys had another child.
Yeah, everyone says the next one will be a monster.
No. I think the next one,
Yeah.
be even quieter. It's the trend.
Even quieter.
No, I mean, I don't have any experience raising a child, but my niece was
It's easy.
very easygoing, and then my nephew had
Just a batshit crazy little.
Not
little
batshit
thing.
crazy. He just had. He was just sick a lot. So.
I mean, kids are just different. Everyone's different.
Kids are different.
So, next one could also be similar, or the other, or it could be completely different. Who knows? Whenever that will be.
So, like, where in Florida did you go?
So we went to Orlando.
But you didn't go to Disney.
So we did end up going to Disney.
Okay, I was so confused because you said you weren't going, and then you were like posting pictures with Mickey.
So we had originally planned to not go to Disney. We were just going to stay at our resort. They had pools. They had multiple lazy rivers, which was cool.
I fucking love lazy.
I love lazy rivers. They had a nice splash pad in like the kids area that Wesley loved. So it was nice and soft, and there's like little water fountain stuff popping up all over, and he loved that. He loves swimming, so we had some good time at the resort. But then, we had our day at the resort, and then we just started talking like, it wouldn't be that hard. He's doing really well. I mean, I think we could probably swing it. And then we looked up how much it would be, and we did some research or Megan did most of the research because she really wanted to go. But on like what parks you'd prefer to go to, and Animal Kingdom is like one of the easier parks to do with babies. They can go on some of the rides, and it's like shaded. It's more of a chill park. So we were on Disney TikTok doing research, which is weird. There are some weird Disney people.
This is a very strange breed of people.
Yeah, they're a different
TikTok
type of
people.
human. But so most Disney folk who go to the parks, they consider Animal Kingdom what's called a half-day park. So if they're going to multiple parks in a day, they only spend the first half of the day there, and then they'll skip on over to a different park. So like halfway through the day, it got a little less busy, and you could like visibly see it and feel it. I mean, there were still lots of people there, but it wasn't too bad. They had a nice baby center. So each Disney park has a baby center, which is basically just a place where you can go feed your kid, change them, all that stuff. There's air conditioning in there. They sell like diapers and other stuff in case you forgot something.
Was it hot?
It was, so on Saturday and Sunday, it was like 80s.
Damn.
So it was nice. It wasn't like super hot. It wasn't too much. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it was nice to get in the baby center. Like, it was like, well, for me, it was almost like a break from the park for a second, too, because like it wasn't very busy in there. Like, there wasn't that many parents and babies in there. I don't know if they just didn't know about it or just didn't need it. I don't know. But when I was in there, it was not busy, and there was AC. They had little movies playing. Me and Wesley watched the end of Inside Out together, so that was fun.
I've never seen Inside Out.
It was good. Good movie.
I've heard it's good.
It's one of the best ones, I think.
One of the best ones?
Well, it's pretty solid.
Better than Brave?
I've never seen Brave.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But overall, it was good. We got to go on the rides, so me and Megan did a couple rides. We had to ride them alone because somebody had to be with Wesley. So,
dude, I told you should have brought me, man.
You could have come. I don't know. It wasn't that bad, but it was so
totally trying to fuck up your family vacation.
I mean, there would have been room for you, but it's fine. I mean, the rides were cool. The ones he could go on was like the Avatar, like river one, similar to like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride where you're in a little boat.
Yeah.
He went on like this dinosaur one that's called the Triceratops spin. So it just spins around.
It's just called the Triceratops spin.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Terrible name.
Yeah, it's not a great name, but
should be the Trispinatops.
good ride for a baby. Ooh, that's good. Triceratops, what?
Trispinatops.
Trispinatops.
Yeah.
There it is. But I got to go on like the famous Avatar ride. It was good. I feel like, okay, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really cool. The only thing with me is like I don't care that much about Avatar.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it was cool, but like I don't care about that universe or those movies that much. I mean, I saw the first one when it first came out, and that was cool, but like I've never been like obsessed with it. I don't even know if it warrants its own ride, to be honest. But like, I mean, the ride was really cool. You basically just you go through the whole line, and everything is like you're in the world. It's like you're in like their science base place, whatever. And then they have you like pair with an avatar. And then you get on this like little bike thing, and they strap you in, and then you have these glasses on, and then they have like basically this big screen, and it feels like you're like riding one of the, whatever they're called, the banshees.
The Beasties?
Yeah, like you're riding one of those through the whole Avatar
those
world or
beasties.
whatever, and they like throw in different smells, and they had like mist and stuff. So
Are you
it kinda
actually like going somewhere, or are you just like on a stationary like bike?
it's the bike itself is stationary, but you feel like you're moving because of like what's going on your eyes, right?
So you're just like staying in place, and you're just like,
Right, like you feel like you're moving. It's very immersive.
Yeah, sure.
I thought it was cool, but honestly, I preferred like the safari. So like Animal Kingdom has like a whole safari, like where you see real animals. It's kind of like a zoo with rides. Is basically what Animal Kingdom
I
is.
think I'd like to go there. I like animals. You see behind you Amir the tapir. Well, he was procured from a zoo.
This guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amir.
So that was cool. Like we saw lions and shit. Like that was cool. We saw zebras. I saw a tiger.
Yeah.
Name it, I saw it. We heard a lion roar.
Really?
Yeah.
That's gotta be
It was pretty cool. I have a video of it.
really.
Yeah.
You show it to me after this.
Yeah, later.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was cool.
Off camera. I don't want it.
No,
I
of
don't
course
want
not.
anyone-
Of course
I don't want
not. These
anyone
people
else
don't
to
need to see it. But yeah, it was awesome. It's a good park. Would recommend. I personally think it's a full day park, not a half day park. If you're a Disney adult. We also met Mickey and Minnie, so that was fun. We had a
That's
whole.
why I was so confused when I
Yeah,
saw that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
we,
good. I'm glad
we had
you
a whole
guys got to
photo
do that.
shoot with them. Although, who are the? I understand that Disney adults are a thing. I understand that they're people who are just passionate about Disney. But who the hell are these Disney adults that get in line to meet Mickey and Minnie without children? What is
Yeah.
wrong with these people?
That's weird.
It's strange.
It's
I thought it was very strange.
got to be some condition.
They seemed like normal people besides that. Okay, they didn't seem like normal people, but they're all decked out in their Disney stuff, and they're meeting Mickey and Minnie.
Did you find any hidden Mickeys?
What do you mean hidden Mickeys?
Bro, you want to be a Disney adult and you don't know.
There's
know
hidden
the term?
Mickeys,
Yeah, it's like a
like
I
hidden
guess,
little.
I guess in the park there's like the little hidden Mickey symbols.
Okay, there was one in the safari.
You did see a hidden Mickey.
Well, 'cause the
you can
safari-
say right now on this podcast you found a
Right
hidden Mickey.
now, live on this podcast, I found a hidden Mickey. It was only because the safari tour guide pointed it out.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, it's not very hidden.
Well, because it was pretty obvious. All the flamingos, their little island that they live on, was shaped like Mickey. He's like, if you look closely, you'll see a hidden Mickey. He literally said hidden Mickey. So
So fucking corny. It's so weird. But you know what? Let people like what they like.
yeah, no, I agree. But I'm just so curious about them. They are just so different from me, and
You'll be one in no time.
I think there should be rules about if you don't have a kid, you shouldn't be able to do certain things.
I don't know about that.
Meeting Mickey,
Maybe that's like something they really look forward to.
you need to meet Mickey.
Well,
Okay.
you needed to wear Kanye's shoes.
These are just whatever.
Kanye
I didn't
West,
need to.
Kanye West is like the Mickey Mouse of an alt-right rally, you know?
Are you going to listen to his new album?
Does that make sense? Did what I just say make sense?
No.
Think about it.
Are you going to listen to his new album
Uh,
with Ty Dolla $ign? It's a collab album.
probably not.
Yeah, I probably won't either.
I don't know anything about
I'll
Ty
probably
Dolla
listen to it
$ign.
once.
You will listen to it. I don't think you have it in you to not listen to new music.
I haven't been. Yeah, that's true. Well, because I want to know. I want to
Yeah.
be aware of it. I want to know, when people are talking about it, because people are going to talk about it. I want to know. I want to be
People gonna
informed.
talk. People for sure going to talk.
I did listen to some of the single that he put out, and it sucked. Or, I mean, I guess it didn't suck.
Well, I know,
it just
like,
wasn't good.
And I know he never like fully released Donda 2, but that sucked.
I tried to listen to some of that, but it was never finished. So, whatever. But, I mean, this new album, I'll probably listen to some of it. Or we'll see how it goes.
back because
I'll report back. I mean, I haven't listened. I literally don't listen to Kanye anymore. Haven't listened to him since the whole situation with all the Nazi stuff. I haven't dropped him completely. He's off all my playlists. I haven't listened to him at all. And besides tuning in for this new single, I've listened to some snippets on Twitter.
I mean, like I don't seek, like I don't think I've really like sought the music out, but I also just listen to all my songs on shuffle.
Yeah.
And stuff comes up, and like I can't be like,
Oh, so you listen?
Yeah.
You listen to him. He
when
comes on.
when it comes up and it's a song I want to listen to. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
come on, man, in your car.
I mean, at this
driving-
point for me, it's more curiosity.
You're driving 90 miles an hour and you hear Off the Grid come on. You
It's
don't
like-
listen to it?
It's like that old racist teacher you used to have in high school, and you see him on Facebook, and you just go, I want to check out what they're up to. That's sort of what Kanye is to me right now. If he drops an album, I'm like, I'll just check and see what he's been talking about.
But in our case, our old racist high school teacher, like he just is racist on Facebook.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, but it's still interesting to check in and see
I guess-
how crazy they've gotten.
It's funny hearing the phrase in 9th grade, the Democrats are the real racists. Because at that point, you're like, at least I felt too young to understand what that even meant. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I mean, I feel
What do
like,
you mean?
because I had him in class, and I remember liking him as a teacher.
So did I.
Because I mean, he definitely got crazier as
He was. I mean,
once
he was
ready to retire.
he was a good teacher, but he was probably the only teacher that I at least was aware of that was, and we're not going to name drop him,
No.
but he was the only one that I was aware of that would inject his opinion into the.
Although I
into the
think a
course.
lot of his like right wing propaganda went over my head at that time.
Yeah, like it's just like whatever.
His rhetoric he was spewing to his students,
Yeah.
like I didn't even pick up on it probably. Like I don't know.
No, but
Anyways, Disney trip was sick. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend doing it if you feel so inclined and you're in the old Orlando neighborhood.
do I get to talk about my exciting ass weekend?
Yeah, I'd love to hear about it. Please tell me.
Honestly, this was probably the best weekends of my life.
Okay,
I've never felt so much joy.
that's good.
For 3 days, I stayed at my mom's house while she was out of town, and I watched the dogs. That's all I did.
That's the most joy you felt?
No.
I mean, I'm glad you like your dogs.
It's like a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
You know, most swords have 2 edges.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're talking about a standard rapier, then those are usually a single point.
That's true, yeah.
But no, it's like one, I like miss being, actually at my own home
Right.
with Emily and the cats and, in my own space. But also it's kind of nice to be like, I'm fucking alone. I got 2 dogs,
Yeah, you got nowhere to be.
nowhere to be,
You
nothing
can't,
to
you
do.
literally, like, you're watching the dogs. You can't do anything.
The fridge is full of food and
Yeah.
drink, and I watched the first or the 3 of 4 Hunger Games movies.
Wow.
Yeah,
How were they?
they're pretty good.
Yeah, I think they are pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Me and Megan did a Hunger Games rewatch not that long ago, and
So I need to watch the 4th one, and I'd never seen the 3rd one.
yeah,
I'd seen the first one, the second one, and like the last maybe half of the 4th one,
Mhm.
but I never saw the 3rd one. That was pretty good.
yeah, that's where I was at. I'd only seen the first 2, and then we watched
Yeah.
all of them, and I finally found out how it ended.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
I also I played some Lego Fortnite.
Lego Fortnite? Oh, wait,
Lego.
you were talking about that.
So,
What is Lego Fortnite?
It is just. It really has nothing to do with Fortnite,
Okay.
except for the fact that it is a game mode separate of Fortnite, but in Fortnite.
So you're within Fortnite. It's another game mode you can
Yeah,
play.
it's a separate game mode you can play instead of like the traditional battle royale.
Sure.
But basically, you can load in and play with friends, and it's like Minecraft, but in Lego.
Yeah.
And also, the characters you're playing are your Lego characters, but your Fortnite characters as
As a Lego?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I play with Ben and Kyle, and
Nice.
we had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
just
that's
running
cool.
around, killing stuff, building stuff,
You kill and build?
kill
That's
and
all you
build, kill, build, survive. I love Lego, the Lego video games. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
played one in quite a long time, but as a kid, Lego Star Wars,
Oh, yeah.
that was my shit.
I remember playing a lot of Lego Star
Lego
Wars.
Batman, Lego
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Mhm.
That might be the extent of the Lego games.
I remember I didn't have those games, but I'd go over to friends' houses who
Yeah.
did have them, and it was always a joy
Yeah.
to play those games. They were
Nothing
great.
better. And call me a child for playing Lego Fortnite. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
At least I'm not a Disney adult.
that's true. It goes Disney adult, Lego Fortnite. You're a step above him in the pyramid of strange people.
The game released last week, and they had millions of people playing all at the same
Millions?
time. Millions.
Playing Lego Fortnite.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Fortnite was like still popping like that.
It's always had like a consistent player base. They like re-released like an older version of the game
Yeah.
a month ago, and then they brought in like 6 million players, which is like their peak.
Mm-hmm.
And then they released Lego Fortnite along with some other game modes, and
That's
then
cool.
they peaked again.
Is like Ninja still playing?
Probably. I've never been.
What happened to him?
He still plays Fortnite, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's still making millions.
I've never been someone who just watches streamers play.
Why can't you be a streamer? You should
I
become a
could.
streamer. Just start stacking M's, bro. Just comes, people just like to. You just got to be really good.
I'm not though.
You're not. You seem like you'd be pretty good.
I mean, I'm better than you,
Well, for sure.
but I'm not like good enough to. The value from watching me play a video game would be like me talking, not me playing.
Yeah, your humor.
Why are you looking past me? You
I'm
keep
looking
looking
right at
past
you.
me.
I'm looking at the flag on your hat.
Oh,
Well, because in my head I was like, why is it faced the other way? And then it was like, oh yeah, they do the thing where it's blowing in the wind. That's why the flag is the wrong way.
really?
I think so, right? It's supposed to be like blowing.
I don't know.
Like it's supposed to be like freedom.
Sometimes they just do stuff like
The
that.
American flag.
But yeah, that was my weekend.
That's awesome, man.
I didn't do much of anything.
I'm glad you had a great time.
Sometimes it's nice to just not.
It's nice to get away.
Because I got stuff. I mean, I got to do so much Christmas shopping.
Dude, I'm
It's
so
making me
behind.
so anxious.
I need to do shopping for Christmas. I still haven't gotten some gifts for people, and I need to get them.
Like 6 months ago, Ellie and I talked about just like not doing Christmas because we got a wedding to pay for.
Yeah.
And then that just didn't happen. Now I'm
It always comes
fully
around and you're
behind.
like, well, we should get something.
Yeah.
Like me personally, I don't care if I get a gift. I really don't. I don't need a gift. If you feel inclined to give me one, whatever, I'll take it, but I don't need a gift. Like I don't need one. I honestly don't. I just like spending time with my family. I like hanging out. I like eating good treats, and I like laughing and being fun and silly
We got treats over there.
and having good times.
We
What kind of treats?
Sugar cookies, gingerbread cookies.
Well, I don't like those. Those are my least favorite cookies.
What about
You
gingerbread?
got one of those like peanut butter, like one of those peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter kiss cookies?
Yeah.
That was the other thing. My mom made me a bunch of peanut butter kiss cookies.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know your mom makes some good
She
peanut
makes
butter kiss
some
cookies.
mean peanut butter kiss cookie. She's the sweetest. She's very kind, very generous.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, what kind of food do you want me to stock the fridge with? I'm like, you know what I like chicken and like just shit I don't have to like
Yeah.
pizza, like shit I don't have to like really cook. And like my one request is I would just like some Coke Zero there
Yeah.
because I would like to have some caffeinated beverage because she doesn't really drink caffeine. And then I get there, she has 3 12-packs of Coke.
That is so your mom though.
I'm like,
I'm not surprised at all.
I'm a single person. I'm not gonna drink 36 cans.
Cokes.
But I did get to take it home, so it all worked out.
You actually had to stop watching Dogs for Night because you had an ulcer.
Yeah.
Because you drank so much some Coke Zero, so much Coke Zero.
Yeah, but recommendations.
Rec of the week. Do you have one?
Wow. Yeah.
You start.
Have I talked about Bravis and Shakopee?
Not that I know of.
Emily, have I talked about Bravis and Shakopee? She doesn't think so. All right.
All right, talk about Bravis and Shakopee.
There's this restaurant
Yeah.
called Bravis in
Bravis.
Shakopee, Minnesota.
Shakopee.
So this one is for my Minnesota folks. You know, you guys
The
make up,
locals.
you make like make up 3% of our listening base,
Yeah.
but this one's for you.
Shout out Minnie.
It's this it's a restaurant that specializes in like Mexican food,
Nice.
but they like take it up a notch.
Yeah.
And so I've only had one thing from this place,
Okay.
but it's so fucking good.
What is it?
They call it the Pizzadilla. Have you?
Didn't Pizza Hut do that?
No, this is like
I
actually
think Papa
good.
John's has a pizzeria.
This is actually good. They call it their birria Pizzadilla. You've had birria, right?
What's that?
It's like a braised shredded beef, cheese,
Okay, yeah.
cilantro, onions.
I
and
know
a
what that
taco.
is. Yeah,
Traditionally in taco form.
for sure.
But these guys make what's effectively like a giant 3-layer quesadilla in a pizza form with beef, cheese, onions, cilantro, and a bunch of different salsas you can pick.
Yeah.
And then also like the consomme, the broth that the meat is cooked in. I have it like at this point like once a year maybe.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
good.
dude.
It sounds incredible.
It's life changing. It's like you think about it. Like I
It's
think about it.
3
at
layers though, man.
Yeah.
It must be thick.
It is thick. It's
Like,
So it's-
how many slices of the pizzeria can you even have?
one pizza is 8 slices,
Whoa.
but it's $40.
$40?
because it's filled to the brim with beef. And they do like everything there. Like if you just wanted 3 tacos, 3 birria tacos, you can get that.
Right, you don't need to.
You don't
get
need
the
to be a
pizza
fucking
dip.
animal.
You don't need to be crazy.
My max.
But you are an animal.
I am an animal. A year ago, 2 years ago, 4 of us got together, 4 including myself, and we got 2 of them. And we wanted to see how
You guys spent $80 on pizzadillas?
we wanted to see like how much we could eat. I maxed out at 5 slices. That was my max.
That's a lot of slices.
It's
a lot of slices.
I'm going to show you a picture. It's huge. There is so much meat and cheese,
Yeah.
but it's so fucking good.
Oh, I bet.
So if you love Mexican food,
Take me there.
really?
Yeah.
You want to go?
You never take me anywhere. Come on, man.
You don't like eat out because you're like a
I
sensible
will.
person.
I'll eat out.
What are you doing Saturday?
I'm busy.
Okay.
I don't know. I have to check. I don't remember.
Emily's going to be.
I bet Megan's probably listening to this like, we have that thing. You stupid idiot. How did you not? She wouldn't say that, but.
She wouldn't say that. She's not mean to you.
No, but she would be like, we have that thing. Why didn't you remember that? Why'd you say on the podcast you didn't know? Well, I don't know. I'd have to check.
But last week, my coworker was like, hey, what are you doing Tuesday for lunch? I'm like, no plans.
No
He's
plan?
like, what if I go to Shakopee, pick up a pizzadilla, bring it back, and we eat it for lunch? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Bet.
I would love to do that. So we were both smart. We each had 2 slices,
Nice.
which meant 2 slices to take home each.
Perfect.
And it's so fucking filling. Like, just 2 slices, you'll want to go to bed.
Does it hold like do leftovers? The leftovers still hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 1 slice for dinner tonight. And it's so
Oof.
good.
Oof.
I microwaved it. I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Yeah, maybe just try to heat it up on a skillet or something.
Yeah, heat it up, skillet, air fry it.
Air
you know,
fry. Ooh.
Oven reheating. You know,
Yeah.
pick any of those things just so you maintain the.
Microwave is only
crispiness.
if you're in a pinch.
I'm like that. For this, it's like I'm just like looking at it. You know, so excited to eat it. I want it
I want it
I need
now.
the instant
I can't
gratification.
wait.
Give me that fucking food.
Yeah.
I think you and I could. There's no way you could
Eat a whole one? Yeah, I bet I could.
You think so?
Well, no, I couldn't eat the whole thing myself, but I could eat 4 slices.
We'll try it.
I bet I could do it.
We totally
I
could.
might puke after. I don't know what that would do to my stomach.
What do you mean? It's protein.
I might
bro.
shit my pants.
It's protein.
How much cheese?
Honestly, it's probably
It's probably like fried with oil or butter.
Yeah. I don't think it's like. I don't think it's fried in butter.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
normally.
probably cook it with butter or something.
No, I'm trying to think.
It'll make my tummy rumble.
No, because the tortillas, at least if you do like a traditional birria taco, it is some type of oil that you like fry the tortilla in, but it's not like butter.
Okay. Well, let's just do it and see what happens.
It's probably 75% beef, 25% cheese.
Awesome.
Maybe 80% beef, 20% cheese. It's
Sweet.
a lot of beef.
Can't wait.
It's probably half a cow.
awesome.
But that's
Half
my
a cow.
recommendation. Bravis and Shakopee.
Bravis.
Look them up. They do really good food there.
Nice. It's a good recommendation. My recommendation of the week is also food related. You're gonna yell at me.
Smoothies.
You're gonna yell at me. My
Guava.
recommendation of the week is pickle dogs. Have you had a pickle dog?
I don't fucking like pickles.
Pickle dogs are a
Pickles suck.
staple. No, it's not just a pickle. It's so much more than that. If you don't know what a pickle dog is, or maybe you call it something else, but in my universe, in my world, we call it a pickle dog. And what it is you take 2 pieces of ham, or 1 piece, depending how thick your ham is. But if you're in a pinch, we just get the deli meat. It's not as good, but whatever, does the job. You get little pieces of ham. You spread cream cheese on it.
So gross.
Then
That's so gross.
Then you take a nice pickle, hopefully a good sized pickle, because you don't want it to be undersized, because then it's not the whole ratio is going to be off. But you want a good sized pickle that you can put on that ham and roll up into a little pickle dog. So it's a pickle with a layer of cream cheese and a ham on the outside. So then you roll your pickle dogs, however many you want to make. Then you put them in the fridge for a while, let it get cool, let the cream cheese really thicken and almost make it stick, right? Then you take it out of the fridge, you cut them into little pieces, and you have little pickle dog rounds. Or you could just eat them whole if you wanted, but that's crazy. But you cut them into little pieces and they have a little pickle dog bite. They're amazing.
You were just saying you didn't know what a pizzeria would do to your stomach, but you're just eating ham, pickles, and cream cheese. It's so gross.
These are just a staple. Like, you have to have them at any get-together. If you have friends and you get together with them, you're going to want pickle dogs at that party because pickle dogs are good as hell. If you don't like pickle dogs, then there's something wrong with you.
I don't like pickles. I don't
So,
like pickles
have
at
you
all.
had a pickle dog?
No.
So then you can't be talking. You've never had one. You don't know anything about them.
There are certain things
I've
feel-
never had your pizzeria, and I wasn't going around like, oh, it probably isn't very
It's just
good.
such a gross combination. Pickles are awful.
Cream cheese is great.
I like
Ham
cream
is
cheese.
good.
I like ham. I like cream cheese.
I don't eat pickles by themselves. I don't eat pickles by themselves. I'm not a lone pickler. I will only eat pickles with other things. But this combination of foods, while separate is not great, together creates a great, almost untouchable combination of foods and tastes and textures. You have the crunch of the pickle. You have the taste of the cheese, the cream cheese, which is tasty. Everyone loves cream cheese. And then you've got the meaty outside, which is ham. I bet you could do it with other... you probably doesn't even have to be ham. I bet it could be turkey. I bet you could do
That's
chicken.
not the problem.
You could probably do other things.
It's not the problem.
But ham seems to work the best for me, personally.
All right, question of the day. I don't want to hear about fucking pickle dogs
Question of the
anymore.
day.
It's better than smoothies, though. That's.
Oh, come on. Pickle dogs are good, man. Don't knock it till you try it.
I won't try it. We'll continue to knock it.
Okay. Question of the day is...
You really hyped this one up. I'm excited.
I told you it's not good. If you could choose any characters, fictional or real, any people, to be your parents, who would you choose? Instead of being raised by the people you were raised by, or person, then
Fucking asshole.
who would you choose? Fictional characters are also...
Am I allowed to pick a fictional mom and fictional dad? Can they be from separate universes?
Yes, they can be separate universes.
Okay. I would like the American dad to be my papa
Okay. Why?
because I think that would mean I would get his jaw, like his jawline.
You'd have his jawline.
Yeah, I've always wanted a stronger jawline.
Okay.
And then I would like to be raised. I would like my mama to be, the female gorilla from Tarzan.
What?
You know Tarzan's gorilla mom?
I don't remember the gorilla mom from Tarzan.
Doesn't she die?
Does she?
She dies?
I thought his parents
So-
got murdered.
No.
So in your
Tarzan?
wildest fantasies...
No,
your-
don't. Before you say shit, Tarzan's parents are like in the movie, right?
Tarzan's...
Well, his human parents die, but
I'm talking about the gorilla.
I know. I thought the gorilla died too.
The gorilla better not have
The
died.
gorilla probably dies.
What?
Come on.
It's a gorilla.
Hey, come on.
Those things are invincible. Fine.
Yeah.
I don't pick a gorilla from Tarzan. Sally from Cars. The sexy Porsche.
You want your mom to be Sally from Cars? What? Because she's a sexy Porsche?
Yeah, because that mean I would have like a really nice jawline, and I'd
Yeah.
also be like a high-end sports car.
Okay. Yes. So in your fantasies, you would have an incredible jawline and be a Porsche.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, those are your parents. I mean, who knows your situation? I mean,
yeah.
maybe they adopted. I don't know.
that could be mixed.
You could, yeah. I mean, you definitely would be if they created you.
What is half human, half car? Transformer?
Yeah, I guess you'd be some kind of transformer, maybe.
I guess if I had to give a better answer,
Sure.
I would say, have you seen Richie Rich?
Yeah, like the old. Is that a Disney movie?
I think it might be. With Macaulay.
Yeah,
Culkin.
sure. Yeah,
That was one of my childhood comfort films. But
I like that one.
his parents, because they were fucking rich.
It was rich.
I just like that.
I just want rich parents.
Rich parents are cool.
Yeah, come on.
That kid had a McDonald's in his house,
That's awesome.
and he made all the street kids jealous.
The street kids.
They're like playing on the street.
That's true. I mean, just having rich parents would be sweet. I don't care who they are as people. I just want the benefits of being rich.
Richie turned out to be a good kid.
Yeah.
Good
Kid.
Good head on his shoulders.
Just a good kid.
I guess I just want to be Macaulay Culkin.
You just okay.
That's all I want.
You can be Macaulay.
He's
married to
Brenda Song.
Brenda Song,
They
yeah.
have a child together.
Yeah, they do.
It's incredible.
Cute couple.
Very cute couple.
Yeah, very cute.
Who would you pick?
I want my
This was a good question, by the way.
I want my dad to be Leo from that 70s show.
Leo?
Tommy Chong.
Oh. Why?
He just seems like a chill guy. I feel like he'd be a good father.
Okay.
I mean, he wouldn't watch me very closely. He's very forgetful, but I feel like he'd be loving.
Okay.
You know, I'd have my freedom, but also he would never really care or know where I am.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
All right.
I would want my mom to then be, I mean, I need an authority figure. So maybe like Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Would she be good?
Yeah.
She'd be a little tough on me, though.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd probably bring the hammer down.
She's also like half octopus.
Well, I mean, that's pretty sick, though. Imagine if I had tentacles.
That would be cool.
Pretty cool.
You could touch things,
I mean, I can do that now.
but more easily.
Yeah.
And more things at a
More
time.
efficiently.
Yeah.
More things at
Probably
once.
stick onto things better.
Yeah.
Better than you currently do. You don't stick on it.
Yeah, I'm not very sticky. I don't stick. You're right. No, my dad is what's this big spider's name in Harry Potter?
Aragog?
Yeah, Aragog. That'd be sick, dude.
If we're being real, my parents would be Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Okay. The Waynes?
Yeah. Because that would I mean, assuming they follow the same.
Then you're Batman.
Yeah, then I'm Batman.
So then you're just Batman.
It's a small sacrifice.
I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still get wealthy. That's like, still wealthy.
That is the main point we're hitting here. Yes, you'd
Fight
be
crime
Batman,
at a certain
but
point.
billionaire.
Yeah.
Billionaire. And maybe in your story, you just wouldn't be Batman as long as Bruce was.
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you just decide to settle down and just sit on your billions.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Because you just want to be rich. That's what I would do.
That's true.
I'd be like, being Batman is too much work. I'm just going to be rich.
Yeah, a realistic Batman would just focus on, like a realistic Bruce Wayne would focus on maximizing his millions.
Yeah. Like, I mean, he's probably, like, does he make that much money? Like, how much money is he making? He seems to be bleeding his money dry. I mean, if you look at the amount of things he spends his money on, he's got a whole bat cave. He's got all those gadgets. That's not free.
Yeah,
He's got like military grade equipment.
He's very cash poor. He's not.
Yeah,
very liquid.
I mean, like how much money does he really have? He's spending so much of it.
Like we do have plenty of people with like an obscene amount of wealth, and none of them have gone Batman.
No, none of them have gone Batman. Although I would love to see or like find out one day that some billionaire is a vigilante on the side. Who would it be?
I feel like Mark Zuckerberg's getting pretty jacked.
He's low key jacked.
Like he looks,
and he's kind of a psycho. Like he might.
Yeah.
Because vigilantes, like, yeah, they're kind of cool. Like Batman's kind of cool, but he's fucked up. Like you wouldn't be friends with Batman.
I think
he doesn't have friends.
I could fix him.
Like Bruce Wayne is not playing Lego Fortnite.
That's true.
That guy is not playing Lego Fortnite.
Batman is in Fortnite though.
Yeah.
There's a Fortnite.
Cool. Sick, dude. That's awesome.
Fuck you. All right, I got bizarre news.
Okay, what's bizarre news?
It's not really. I mean, it's news. It's news.
Okay.
But from this news, I would like to spring onto you a business opportunity.
Oh.
All right.
I'm in.
We're gonna make money this way.
Okay,
right?
I would like to make money. Yes.
You're familiar with the platform Twitch?
I know of it. Yeah.
Streaming platform where people game and talk and do all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah.
As of today, they've updated their policies and terms of service.
Yeah.
To allow
Okay.
artistic nudity.
Oh.
You and me.
What? Okay.
Impossibly Unremarkable on Twitch.
We could just do the podcast naked.
Exactly. And we'll like paint ourselves. It'll be like artistic.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Wait, so what is the line between being artistically nude and being non-artistically nude?
that's I don't know.
Like, what makes
I guess
it
it's
art?
one of those you know it when you see it kind of things. But I feel like if I'm a creator who's using nudity to maximize profit, I'm probably gonna push the line a bit, and then if confronted, I would just say, "This is art, bro.
That's true.
This is art."
You could argue that it's art.
And they've
Like, if you're just like playing with your balls on camera, could be art.
And so normally, and I'm not on Twitch all that often, but this is what I gleaned from the article. Normally, if there's like certain things happening on stream, they have to call it out in like a tag or like have a pop up or have some sort of warning.
Yeah, I would imagine that it's not just open to anybody.
But twerking,
okay,
grinding,
yeah,
and strip pulling. I don't know the verb for
what is that? What?
being on
Strip pull.
Yeah,
Like going on a stripper
Go
pole.
on a strip
Dancing.
pulling. Those don't need to be like called out.
Okay.
You can just do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of those things are like usually not fully nude for all those.
Well, no, but suggestive.
Sure.
So what I propose to you,
Yeah.
we've got a great.
We're getting a stripper pole.
We'll get a stripper pole. How do you mount those things?
I mean, it's got to start up there from the ceiling and come down.
Sure.
I don't know how you'd have to have.
Are there studs in the ceiling?
I mean, you'd have to, it'd have to be attached to the ceiling as well as the floor. Maybe
Yeah.
bolted in on both sides.
Did you know that some stripper poles rotate?
Yeah. So like when you see
What
the
are-
stripper, I mean, I've never been to a strip club, but like if they're the dancer, sorry, I apologize. They're dancers. It's an art. Performers. When you see it spinning, or like when you see them spinning, it's really the pole spinning.
I didn't know that.
I think most of the
It
time.
was a harsh truth.
Yeah. I mean, all of life's joys are just fake.
I just thought they were really slippery. I have been to a strip club.
Yeah.
Wouldn't go again.
And you loved it.
No.
You still go. Most weekends.
No.
You were watching the dogs this past weekend.
Yeah, I drove all the way to Minneapolis for. I don't know where the nearest strip club is.
I don't either.
I've only been to one in
What's
Cali.
what's the one I drive by all the time? It's over by
You know how jarring a fully nude strip club is?
I don't.
Quite jarring.
It'd be probably pretty jarring.
But I think the rule is that if they're fully nude, they don't serve alcohol, which is
Yeah.
probably a good call.
I think you've mentioned this.
It was like, have I?
I think so. I think we've talked about this.
Yeah.
We talked about your stripper escapades.
Stop calling them strippers, man.
Your dancer escapades.
I think you can use the term stripper.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I would imagine that if I was in their line of work, I would probably I'd prefer to be called a dancer. Personally.
All right, so we're going to hop on Twitch.
Yeah.
Find us at possibly _unremarkable
I'll do it.
_balls.
I'll be shirtless on Twitch.
Yeah.
That'd be easy. Easy money.
Any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. If you are a Disney adult, it's okay, but just know that there is a line, and if you cross it, you're weird, and you need to ring it in a little bit. You know, we all have our interests. We all have things that we love and we like to do and we like to express ourselves with. But there's always a line. You know, like when you can go to a strip club, but if you start going every weekend, maybe you have a problem.
You become a stripper adult.
Yes. So, like what you like, but also just know that you can like something too